Okay, so journalist Lauren Sanchez made headlines for wearing this sheer, form-fitting red dress to the White House yesterday. No reaction from you guys? Yeah? She was there with billionaire fiancé Jeff Bezos for a dinner honoring Japan's prime minister, and many people online felt like this was an inappropriate dress. So do we think there should be dress codes for certain things? Was this specifically inappropriate for a state dinner?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Let him have it,
Would
Jess.
I wear that to the White House? No. But would I go online and tell Laura?
Yes.
Yes, you would. Let me unpack that a bit, because that's part of what I'm unpacking a lot here, because it's complex. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't wear, and I wouldn't be invited. I wouldn't wear that dress, and I wouldn't tell Lauren Sanchez that she couldn't wear that dress. If I was in the White House washroom, Hillary walks in, and we decide to gossip a little bit, Clinton, and I say, oh my God, can you believe what she's wearing? I might do that. But here's the thing, I know you would wear that dress. And if you wore that dress to the White House, do you know what my reaction would be? I'd laugh, I'd be cheering you on, and any naysayers, I'd be like, well, the world's still turning around. What does it even matter? You know what I mean? Like, we don't tell women what to wear. So I'm addressing this conflicting sort of thing in me, is because I know and love you. But presumably, Lauren Sanchez has friends that know and love her, and we're like, you look so beautiful at the White House. So I'm sitting in a muck right now.
Gotcha.
I just want to say something. That is what 54 looks like in her world, okay? That's number one.
Yeah.
And number two, this is the classic, we are going to get outraged about something that has zero consequence. You know what has real consequence? Destructive foreign policy on the part of governments. That has real consequence. A sexy dress, which, by the way, that's what I would wear to church on a Sunday. Oh, I'm gonna be honest.
What church are you going to, girl?
If you guys think that this is a problem, I need you to get your head checked. I don't see anything wrong with this.
It makes me feel old that I find it inappropriate. Like, I'm the old lady being like, what's next?
But
Bikinis at a funeral? Do you know what I mean? Like,
but it's a black tie, so she meets the dress code. So I don't understand. That's my first problem with it. And I also don't like the salacious headline that it was a sheer dress. Put that photo up again. That dress is not.
It's not
if
sheer.
you work in fashion, you know that is not a sheer dress. But that is an off-the-shoulder bodice. It has. But look at the skirt. It is a full size.
Andrea, can we go there
floor.
for a moment, though? Like, just, you said the word fashion. And so I'm just gonna say,
no.
Hey, listen.
Are you gonna fashion police her?
No. I'm just saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Style is in the eye of the beholder. I'm not talking about appropriate or not appropriate. I'm just surprised. She has a billionaire husband. She could have pulled from any couture house, and she probably had. This looks like something that somebody, like a friend of mine's mother, no offense, wore to like a wedding in the 90s. That's all. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave it there.
You know what? I disagree. I like the dress, but you know what I feel like? It reminds me of when Michelle Obama was the first lady and she showed her arms and everybody lost their minds because we could say her arms. And I'm like, every time there's a woman in the White House, they seem to be like some very hard rules about what she can wear and what's appropriate. She is completely covered. I don't see kneecaps. I don't see ankles. I don't see nipples.
It's cleavage that gets people excited.
I know, but you know what? Guess what? Women have boobs. Everybody needs to get over it.
These are excellent points.
And she looks great and she's put herself together, but I think also people are always threatened by a woman who owns her sexuality. And I think it's the photos that people are having, it's the pose in the photos that people are having more problems with, and that she's a strong Latina woman who's like, this is who I am and this is how I dress anywhere I go.
Okay, so let me ask you two then, are there any lines?
Yes, I will say, you know what, for church, there are certain places where I'm very like lax about it, but there are certain places where I'm like, if I'm at a funeral, I don't need to see your
But a White House state dinner, it's like all out.
It's a state dinner and she is meeting the dress code. She is wearing a gown.
Of the free world.
I did. I went to the state dinner when President Joe Biden was in Ottawa. The government had thrown in. I wore a suit, but there were other people who really went for it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't offended. It was almost like they called it the Canadian prom. But you know what girls are wearing to proms now?
I know.
Yeah. Nothing. No problem.
Oh my God. Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.